Good morning, class, and happy snow day. I'm joining you here today to do some smart art, and we are going to be working with Leonardo da Vinci. This is one of his self-portraits. He's a Renaissance artist, and he was an inventor and an artist of many, many artworks. One of his most famous, which you'll probably recognize, is the Mona Lisa, and this is one of the most famous artworks in all the world. It's in the Louvre Museum in Paris, and we're going to mainly be talking about how Leonardo got his inspiration. He got it from everywhere, but he would often tell young artists that they should get inspiration from the stains that they see on the wall, different cracks within the wall. We're going to be working with how we can create those stains with just some common things that you would find at home. Diet pop. It can be any diet pop, preferably a dark color, but it has to be diet because if you use regular pop, the sugar is going to make the paper sticky. Also tea. I have some tea, some cold brew tea brewing right now, and some coffee, and these will all make stains on the paper. And what you're going to do, you're just going to pour it onto the paper, and you're going to make different layers of the different liquids. Don't worry if it makes a little bit of a mess. Hopefully you could do this like on a tray or a cookie sheet. And you're going to let it dry then. And you want to let it dry for about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and make at least 2 of these, so that I have some to work with. And I'm going to do a different order this time. I'm going to start with the coffee first, making the stains from the Renaissance. Be careful if your coffee is really, really hot. It will also work if it's lukewarm or cold. And my iced tea, I'm going to pour some of this on. And then the diet pop. Remember to use diet because the sugar is going to make the paper sticky. Okay, so you're going to want to let this dry for about 30 minutes so that it soaks into the paper. And 30 minutes later, 30 minutes has already gone by, wasn't that fast, we're going to actually discover the things that are actually within the stains that we just created. So these are some that I have been working on. This is an example of a composer that I found within the stain, and I would have never drawn this on my own, but the stain that I drew, I traced it and it became that. This is one in process. This is a neat character of a gentleman with a really large nose. He looks like a perfect character in an illustration book. On my second one, I found a chili pepper, and this is going to become a duck and a chicken and a little guitar. So you just keep rotating the paper, trying to pick out the images that you see. It's kind of like looking into the clouds. And my final one, which is my favorite, it's a rather large drawing of this grumpy old fish. But a few things that I want you to keep in mind when you're making these is to try at least 2. I know this is difficult, but it really helps to think about it in a very creative way. Make sure that you use pencil first and then add color. I used colored pencils, but if you have different colored pens or highlighters or marker, that will also work. And make sure that you bring these back with you to class when you return. Hasta luego. Let's see you later in Italian. Have a happy snow day.